Right, welcome along to Supercars NZ, Road America. Unsure if the rain stopped yet, but it's going to be a fun night for race control. Looking forward to the race here tonight. We are what are we? Round 5 of our winter series, and yeah, Road America. Wet weather in the broadcasting lounge with Ben tonight. How's it been? All good?
It's awesome and good to be back. I mean, great track for it as well. And you can see now in the warm-up session, we've got that rain. Even in these cars, it was always a good race with that combo.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, for sure. And look at Leo Duncan just thrashing it tonight. It's going to be interesting race. Yeah.
Yeah, the experience, you got Darren Lobb and obviously Stefan McCartan, two very quick drivers, both in GT3s and V8s, and you got Leo, quite new to Supercars NZ, but has been very quick and racing for some real life in go-karts previously, and doing quite well in the recent Toyota 86 virtual series. So yeah, it'll be quite a good wee battle at that front pack.
Yeah, there we go. There's Leo Duncan getting the last little bit of warm-up done. Race controller semi looking forward to this one. It's yeah. Bit of carnage last night in the practice round, and
Yeah. Yeah, Supercars NZ TAB will be paying quite low on the crashes today.
Yeah, definitely.
Or
Yeah,
chance
sure.
of safety car as well, if we've got running a safety car at the moment.
Yeah, we do. We have a live safety car, live race control. So safety cars. Where are we? The Merc, the GT3 Merc is not out there at the moment, but yeah, that's one. And Devil's Cut Barbecue is our weekly sponsor. So yeah, massive thanks to Grant and the team. Very cool setup, touring around the country, entering competitions, and they also do a bit of hosting. So if you want them to rock up to your place with their trailer and slow cook for the day, they're welcoming for that.
Yeah, save you going all the way to Texas when you can have it delivered right to your door, essentially.
Yeah, that's
And
one based in Wellington, but I'm sure they'll tour the country for the right amount of do-re-mi. Alright, so warm up, finishing up, so we can get into this. Just waiting for them to start gridding up. It's going to be fun, man. What have we got? Like 25 cars on track. Looks like the rain may have eased up a bit, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes as the race progresses, but we haven't got the longest of runs down to turn 1, enough that you can still get your speed up. Certainly for the front guys, it's quite short, but quite a long grid here, so we'll see how that carnage goes, especially with how these cars are on cold tyres and cold brakes.
Yeah, and a bit of downhill off camber from memory, that turn 1, so that's gonna...
Downhill for the next 3 turns, so...
Yeah, alright, so Leo Duncan, Darren Lobb, Stefan McCartan top 3. Revs up, green light, let's check this out.
Green flag.
And we're racing here at Road America. Good start there from Leo Duncan. Still a bit of water, obviously, on track. Pack filing through there nicely. It's going to be chaos.
Look at this.
We're 3 wide most of the way through there. Oh, they're all surprisingly getting through there cleanly. A few misfits cars in the middle. Mixing with the PSR boys there as well.
Yeah, not bad.
That is a very impressive. Few wee slides coming out of turn 2 there, but everyone's dropping down until we DRS train, until we draft train here. So we head down the main straight, second straight, sorry, into another big braking zone. Going defensive there already on lap 1.
Ooh, Darren Love locking. Bit of lucky Darren Law, but yeah, now
Stephen
managing.
McCartan's going to have a run on him on the inside here.
Yeah,
He's
it's
going
a
to be able
one.
to, not quite going to be able to make that stick. And he's going to have to back out through the next section here.
Jump on Dion de Graaf here, this top four. Take a lot longer to warm up the tyres, I would imagine, with a bit of moisture on the track, but the rain has eased looking at this, so that's cool setup by Sean McMurray. Very cool, because it was absolutely pouring down in practice. So yeah, he's done very well.
You can see they're very twitchy coming through, putting the power down through the hairpin or the carousel, sorry. They'll be trying to keep it flat through there. No, we're braking today in the wet. That's very good.
Hopefully everything's sounding all good out there in YouTube land. All the settings are looking good, so yeah, but boring up. There's not much going on, to be fair.
Oh, you say that?
Oh, there we go.
Commentator's curse.
Commentator's curse on Dion de Graaf. Shocking. There we go. Blame me, Dion.
Went deep there, obviously trying to get the car stopped without locking up the brakes and just touching the gravel. There's
I
one of
would
the
imagine
KSR cars getting caught up as well, but managing to stay out of trouble.
It'll be interesting to see if he got touched. It'll be interesting to see if race control has anything to say about that. Anyway, race leader got a, what is he, 1.8 seconds on Darren Lobb. Stephen McCartan, a bit of a gap there as well. Let's have a look at these intervals, give us an idea what's going on. Those guys are getting some pace away. Troy Stone Street, Michael Gunstone.
Quite a Blake Greenhill here. Is that Blake Greenhill setting quite a mid-pack there, falling away from the others in front, and all within a few tenths of each other. No one's really cutting through the field here. Oh, sorry, that was Troy.
Oh, that was
not
your
Blake.
fault. I clicked on Blake and he ran wide there.
That was Troy leading the pack there, not Blake, but commentator's curse once more.
Definitely. Roger Forbett, Phil Carpenter, Peter Vandenberg, Shane Edgar, Jason Cossey, just a train of V8s, horsepower, just getting thrashed around Road America. Yeah, looks like rain at 7, gone by 11, typical builder's day during the winter. She's beauty.
Now, interesting to note, a lot of these drivers aren't necessarily taking the traditional wet line, just with Road America. Quite tricky to do so through some of these corners that normally involve just going a bit wider, not sitting on that traditional racing line. It doesn't seem to be too obvious from any of these drivers actually.
Amazing you know that. Dion de Graaf was talking about that earlier on and helping Blake out by saying that in the wet weather you got to pick the braking line that is off the racing line to get traction to back up for the brakes to kick in. So there you go, that's what's going on.
We'll keep an eye out. They're still sticking to what I'd call the traditional dry line here, but that Tony they're all going, a few of them going a bit wider, getting a better grip off the rubbered in part. As Dion cutting his way back through the field now, trying to make it back into the top 10. Top 20 I should say.
Yeah, got a bit of work to do, Dion de Graaf. Teammate Stephen Adams. Paul chucking it out. Well, that would be Bruce Tanek working his way through the field. I think Bruce got to end the line for a bit of untoward stuff in quali, so it's Bruce will be making his way through the field. Another little slap on the hand.
And Stephen Adams, another quick driver. We've got about 3 of them in a row right at the back there, all cutting their way through.
Getting a bit loose on the Simblacks V8 there.
His teammate battling in front there, Tony Lynch, trying to go for a move on Michael Jones around the outside. Might be a bit tricky.
Oh,
Oh, that's committed. Oh, he's not too happy by the looks of it.
there we go. Got the job done. Passed him down the graph. So he was up there in 4th. I remember he's
Oh, and Tony Lynch really slipping down there. All 3 of them taking advantage of that one move.
yeah, and I would imagine Bruce Tannock won't be hanging
Waiting
about either.
around. So,
Yes.
oh, that's risky.
Yeah, super fast corner there. Road America, this is a beautiful part of the track. Absolutely love this. Look at this. Getting the job done.
Braking down from about 5th gear here. Right on it, kind of feathering off that brake pedal. Nice guys, good job.
Oh, who was that sneaking up on the inside?
That was
It's Stephen
Dion
Adams.
sneaking through.
Stephen Adams, actually.
Oh, Steph.
Good battle here. Yeah, look at this. Oh, Stephen getting a bit loose in the rears, giving Bruce just the little bit of edge there. That was a good little battle. Good to see. Good stuff.
Possibly passing as we head down into turn 1. Bit too far back, couldn't quite get the drive out of that corner.
Yeah, I wouldn't believe Bruce would be holding anybody up, so.
Slightly touching the grass here in the braking zone, so lucky to keep it all instead.
Ooh, definitely race leader Leo Duncan. 1.8 on Darren Lobb.
So the gap hasn't changed at all in the last 3 or so laps. That's what it was at the end of lap 1, so they're keeping it nice and tight. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out with pit stops as the pack narrows up towards the end of the race, these front drivers.
Yeah, definitely gonna need some gas, need some tyres. What are we, lap 4, 23 lap race. Road America, Div 1, main event. Massive cheers to Devil's Cut Barbecue as well, so that's Grant Bristow, top man. Good stuff.
So they came from, if I'm correct, the American competitive barbecuing scene.
Oh yeah.
And they were using all that experience, if I'm not correct, in their old they've got a trailer set up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, doing catering now as so using all that experience will be some very tasty food. I'm sure.
Yeah, and certainly full-on competitions. We met them at Fitzroy and Taranaki here, doing a bit of competition cooking there, and man, the preparation just on like chicken thighs alone is about 4 hours, just trimming to get right. That's without cooking it, so it's it's pretty in depth. This stuff.
Yeah, so check out their Facebook page, of course, with Devil Cut Barbecue. Obviously running the same name. They are based in the Wellington area, but do mainly corporate events, and you could do a birthday, could do Christmas. Get in touch with them if you'd like some of that beautiful meat that they do.
Yeah, definitely. Really cool. Dan Nolan, Team Jigsaw. Running in 7th. Bit of a battle pack here. Dan Nolan, Jono Gibson, Troy Stone Street, Michael Gunstone. Just trying to fit this no real with this track, and there's just nothing really untoward that's happened at the moment. It's one of the cleanest bit of racing we've seen in Supercars NZ, Ben.
Yeah, obviously the conditions have made them tighten up their moves a bit and just be a bit more cautious, because it's quite a lot easier to obviously lock up or spin out, so you don't want to ruin your race too early. But maybe things may change as it is still raining nice and steadily on the track.
Yeah, just starting to come back down again. Like you say, it did look like it was clearing up for a bit, but definitely a bit of rain back again. Is that Dan Nolan, Jono Gibson? Nice pass around the inside there. Just have a quick look at that. That was quite well done actually. Taking advantage of that double, nearly triple apex corner.
Once he's on that, and once he's got that nose in on the inside, there's not much his opponent can do there.
Alright, back to live. Even the field's spreading out a bit. There's not as many close numbers on the intervals there on the timing tower. Jason Cossey. It's probably where it's at right now. Jason Cossey, Shane Edgar, Bruce Tannock, Michael Jones, Peter Vanderberg down the graph for Carpenter, sorry. Cheers for stepping in tonight, Ben. It's been cool, man. You enjoying it?
Yeah, good to be back. Just obviously quite busy, hard to make it in, but always happy to help out. It's always a good to see it from a different perspective every now and then.
Yeah, we do enjoy it here in the lounge. It's always a blast. Looking and hoping for some massive carnage.
Yeah, still some tight wee gaps in the middle pack. A few under a second, but definitely. Ooh.
Is it Phil Carpenter dropping back there? Just missed his braking marker.
So easy to do on that corner. You've just got to be so careful on the brakes with the change in elevation, and a few wee bumps actually on that downhill.
Yeah, I'm sure the rain's helping. We've got Shane Edgar crashed, so a bit of data here. Let's have a look at this. When you got Bruce Tannock taking up your whole rear view mirror. Oh, there's nothing to do with that, just that same braking marker you were talking about earlier, Ben.
Yeah.
Back to Peter Vanderberg, he's out.
Oh, this could be a good overtake coming here.
Jason Cossey, Peter Vanderberg.
Bets on Jason here. He's already got the nose comfortably in front, but he has gone a little deep. So
Yeah, there we
get the
go.
power on.
Some real deep gravel out there if you go too far too. It's about a foot deep. Takes a while to get out of there. We've been there. Good fun, but this is it. Good battle.
Dion's already cut his way up back from the
Getting a bit sideways here. Gave
outside
Dion
of
the
the
edge.
top 20, and now he's into P12, so he'd still be looking for Kale comfortably getting that top 10 at the way he's tracking.
Yeah, he said he
it'll be
spent
interesting
about
to see.
3 hours on his setup, which is pretty crazy.
Bit different to those of us who hope and pray for someone to have a random one and see what it is on the night, but obviously paying off, and there's a reason he is cutting his way through a lot quicker than we ever would.
Yeah, definitely. Time, dedication. So he's reeling in Peter Vanderberg now.
Might be a bit too far back.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, he'll be hoping for a little yellow, is what he'd be waiting for, I would imagine. Somebody to request it. As soon as a tow gets requested, well then the Z yellow gets thrown. So as soon as somebody's off the track and can't drive anymore, well that forces the yellow here at Supercars NZ in the V8s Div 1. So
Yeah,
Let's
so that's
keep our
new
fingers
rules.
crossed.
New rules for this season, if I'm correct on that one.
Yeah, I think we may have run that last season as well. It's we haven't been running race control for overly long, but yeah, that's what's going on now. So yeah, very cool. Got a full crew sitting in another channel, watching the race and keeping an eye on things. We could probably drag Sean in here and see what's going on. Kia ora, Sean McNamara. Check, Mike, check.
Yes, how we going, mate?
Good. You guys yawning? Big yawns back there, is it?
No, we got heaps going on. Lots to talk about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we've had a drive through already. It was car 7 for a bit of contact with car 20 on lap 1.
Oh, okay. Well
So
done, Jimmy.
yeah, so you better find that third to last corner. We've got people pushing the clutch in to save fuel in traffic. Obviously trying to shorten their pit stop.
Oh, okay.
So if you go in car on a few people, you'll hear it. You can hear it. I'm on car 044 at the moment, and he's just doing a lot of that fuel saving abilities. So
Oh,
he'll be
okay.
smart in these races. He's in P7, and with this fuel saving, he'll hopefully jump a couple of spots when it comes time to pit.
Oh, there we go.
You get the inside wheel here.
Oh
Look
yeah,
at
there
that.
we
You
go.
can look-
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big clutch savings on there, and a few people just running a bit deep into some of these long braking zones as well. So very tricky conditions out there for the drivers, and very impressed of how well they got off the line and kept it clean, apart from that one minor incident.
Wow, that's cool. I was expecting a lot more carnage and hoping for a tow and the Merc to come out. So we'll just hold fire there and hope like hell and go from there.
Well, last time I was brought up to the comms box, someone did actually request a tow, and I had to bail abruptly. So keep doing it, and we may see a tow here or there.
Yeah, no, that's cool. And yeah, cheers to Ben for backing up tonight, helping us out.
Yeah, of course, always good to be back. As we approach, what is this, a third of the way through our race distance here at Road America.
Road America, so I think it's you guys can have a look at the point system, see who's winning that. I'm not too sure, but this is round 5 out of 11. We do obviously have our Enduro event, the MRX Enduro event, which is separate to the main championship. I believe that's round 3 of that coming up later on in the season.
Oh, very cool.
Hmm.
Looking forward to that.
And our
That's
weekly
always
spot.
good fun.
Oh, there you go, boys. I gotta go. See you later.
Alright.
So it sounds like we might have had a wee incident there if we pull up.
Oh, Bruce
timing
Tannock
screens.
crashed. Let's have a quick look here.
There we go. So he was defending there, braking quite late. You can see carrying a lot more speed than that car behind him of Shane Eager. No, I thought he might be going off there.
No, there was
That's why.
he just got loose in the rears and
That was possibly the second time I've seen him get a wee bit sideways through that corner tonight. So that was
let's try and get
unlucky.
another. Oh, we're going here. Here we go. Just too much
Really good
jandal, I think, coming out of it.
Yep. And then obviously car Shane on his inside. And then not much he can do once
And then
he's
just boom,
sideways.
boom, boom. Yeah. Mean.
Then we got more.
Oh, sorry, I don't think
So-
that's awesome, Bruce. It was just just looking forward to a yellow. Go
So
back
we got
to
another
live.
car caught up. We had another car caught up there with Bruce, coming through not Canada corner. Coming out of Canada corner there. So I might have a replay of that.
Where are we? Got Blake Greenhill went off track.
That was the one.
Property Edge Mustang.
So just avoiding there. Just got clipped. A shame, Blake.
Yeah, nothing untoward there because those two do battle with the mouth and with the V8. So literally nothing untoward there. So that was it was all good. So they'll be gathering up the.
Oh, got our first pit stop. So he's obviously hasn't been saving too much fuel.
Yeah, that's
That
because
might be why.
safety cars
That
out.
might be
Yeah, there
why.
we go.
Yeah. So a good, interesting strategy. Cool. He'll have to do quite a big pit stop there, but I imagine he won't be the only one coming in early. So a few of those boys who we saw earlier trying to save fuel with the clutch might be to not much avail.
Yeah, definitely. Alright, here we are. Aaron Goodrick driving the Allport Motorsports safety car, the Merc. So we got rid of the unsafety truck, unfortunately, because it didn't have wet tyres. So yeah, we got the Merc as the safety car this season.
Almost as big of a tank as those V8s they make.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's got an
Just
iconic sound as well. Iconic sound,
cruising
that
around
motor.
very slowly now.
Yeah, just
Waiting for that field.
yeah, to
Obviously, a
be
lot of
waiting for
people in
everybody
the
pitting.
pits. Yeah. So I'll be waiting
So
probably another 30 seconds.
yeah, Leo Duncan just coming out of pit lane. Darren Lobb, Stephen McCartan just coming out. Leon Fox overshot the mark, saw him back up there.
Oh, we got a jumper. A few people jumping positions now. Just a bit of a change up in the order, and we've still got a few people running around who haven't pitted. I've just seen pass on the straight.
Oh, okay.
So I'll jump up a few track positions, possibly hoping for another safety car following a restart, but we'll see how that goes. The field will be all nice and bunched up for some great racing as we go green in a few laps' time.
Yep, definitely. Here we are. Swap on. Dirty old Merc. All ports. Supercars NZ will stick it up. I haven't set the cameras on this one yet. Look at that. Find a better camera operator, I think. Chopper cam weather's not going away, Ben.
No, it seems, in my opinion, to be getting a bit worse, but we'll see what that does to the racing.
Yeah, I think it's only this season they brought out their wets, the rain for the V8s, so. And Sean held off to round 5, obviously, for that. So here we are. Round 5 in the rain, Road America.
Good track to do it at. Is quite a familiar track for most drivers, and not like your Bathurst or anything being too tricky in the wet.
Or an unknown track, like you say. That's a good point. Here we go. This is what calls it. Let's have a blast at this. Giving it a bit of jandle here, and then just chops in the front of there, bounces off and clips Blake.
Shane, like very lucky to not.
The rivalry between Bruce and Blake is pretty thick, so I would imagine Bruce would be laughing quite a bit because that was just a massive. And when you get the chance to clip somebody that you got rivalry with and it was an actual accident, that's priceless. That's priceless. I'd be quite happy with that if I was Bruce. Sorry, Blake. Yeah. Actually, we should bring Blake up. Where is he? Let's have a...
Ooh.
Larky.
Hello.
So Bruce got you back without getting you back.
Oh, he's just couldn't hold his brakes when he had that accident and par for the course with Bruce.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure he did his best. He wouldn't have been able to do anything other than it was just a freak of nature, really. from what I
Yeah.
from what
Oh,
we
and he's
saw.
hitting me now. Yeah, nice.
Oh, okay.
That's all right. That's who he is. If he needs to do that to prove himself, then so be it.
Oh yeah, there you are, Nicky Nick. All right, I'll leave you to it. I didn't realise we were going, Blake. So have a good
All
race,
good,
man.
fellas.
Sweet, legend.
Take it easy.
Cool, catch up.
Catch up.
Didn't realise there was race start, but oh well. Here
And
they
as
are
we
again.
focus back.
Oh. But argy bargy there. Here we are, Leo Duncan, race leader.
Controlled that restart very well. Already pulling what looks to be almost a second gap.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. No,
1.1
you're on it.
seconds.
You're on it.
On the leaders, obviously timed that green light because he has control of the field pretty well. Darren Lobb, Stephen McCartan, Russell Pepperell, and Tony Stonestreet, your top 5.
Yeah, look at this. V8s. V8s everywhere. Wet track, cold tyres. Most
Well
of them
done. Very
pitted. Let's
impressive
have
job.
a look at the, I'll just have a quick look at the pit stops, pit lane times. Okay, so yeah, top 20 have pitted, so everybody's set up, ready to go. Second half of the race, lap 11, 23 laps. And spreading it again, nice restart for safety car, very, very cool.
Oh, getting through the kink, nice and cleanly. A little bit of opposite
There was
lock,
John
but
O'Gibson just locked up there, look, bit of drifting in the wet. And managed to hold the line, which is pretty cool. Where are we? Jason Cossey, if we hop on here. Just shows you how wet this track is, eh?
one of these cars in this pack surely going to be making a move as we head down across the start finish line and into turn 1.
If they can
a
see.
lot of spray, a lot of spray. Definitely getting heavier out there.
What are we looking like in car?
Not too bad. You can definitely see out there,
Yeah.
but still have to keep your wits about you.
You just want to rely on everybody running the right line and yeah, graphics not too bad. It's looking good. Lights are on, definitely. Just heard something weird. Is it a Darren Love crashed?
Oh no. And Phil Carpenter also having a wee, dropping down a few places at the back there. Our number 2 driver is comfortably still in the race, but very
That's
is
like
a very nicely controlled
yeah, that's as closely as Darren
rear
Love
locking.
ever comes to crashing.
So might need to move that front brake bias forward a little bit or ease off on those brakes.
Nice, Mr. Lob. Held on to it. It's looking pretty crazy.
Advantageous move there, taking advantage of that poor exit.
Yeah, definitely.
And as he gets on and comfortably through past Russell there for back on the podium.
Back in P3. definitely.
So a few of these guys obviously racing for the championship. Generally the guys up the front. So we've got Stefan and Darren. I can't remember, you might know there, Wayne, who out of them, or possibly Leo, is leading the current V8 championship in Div 1.
Yeah, unfortunately I can't pull up at the moment because I've got a lot going on screen, so yeah, I'll have to
So we
check
can
that out later on. Leo Duncan, 5-second lead on Stefan McCartan. And Darren Lobb not too far behind as far as Darren Lobb time goes, so we all know that if it's 5 seconds and Darren Lobb time it's only 1 because he'll be there in a few laps, knocking on the door. Past Russell Pepperell, getting sideways and off track there. There's that same braking marker you were talking about earlier. Finding the room to get past Troy and Michael Gunstone. Nice, easy couple of positions there.
Russell possibly looking at a move as we come down the hill, and same with Shane Edgar there on Roger Forbett.
Peter
As
Vandenberg.
he... Oh, Peter Vandenberg, sorry.
Yeah, no, with Peter Vandenberg and
No, with
Stephen
Peter
Adams.
Vandenberg.
Like, yeah, quite a battle pack here. This will be cool.
Just trying to force him on that wide line so he can get it nose up. Can't get him offline yet.
And
We'll
the
see what
puddles
happens
are
as we run through the
building
camp.
up.
Just trying to, that curve on the left, trying to stay away from that one. And the big puddles, as you say, building up there.
Look at it. First time V8s in the rain. Look at this. Far out. So no traction control, no ABS. It's just raw V8 horsepower.
And not much in the way. Ooh.
Give it too
Go
much
through there,
channel
not much,
and it's all over. Yeah.
not much in the way of suspension quality or chassis quality, if I'm honest, but compared to your bit more sophisticated GT3s, but that's where we love them. Makes them a bit rawer. Good wee combo, I'd like to say, cross between a NASCAR and a GT3 if they had a baby. But yeah, very popular, of course, over here with us in SCNZ.
Yeah, definitely. Big puddle there. Not much going on in the data. Dane went off track. If we can actually see because of the sheer amount of water.
Yeah, going too deep there, couldn't quite get it stopped. As what we did mention earlier about the wet line, definitely starting to emerge with a few of these drivers, particularly in those heavy braking zones.
What do we got here? Leo Duncan, 7 seconds.
Comfortably controlling the field now. Just be hoping as we have crossed comfortably over half distance now, for no more safety cars, but that is actually quite a possibility. We'll probably have to stop once more, if I'm correct on that one, Wayne.
Hard to say with that yellow, so we'll just see. So no, when they start clutching.
Yeah.
Look at this, throwing down the laps. Leo Duncan, 7 seconds on Stefan McCartan. So, yeah, just thrashing them. Ripping. Last lap, 2 minutes and 24 seconds, 0.59. So, best laps in the 22s, which is, yeah, quite a bit faster than everybody else. Yeah.
Indicative of that weather possibly slowing down, or just conserving a bit of fuel. We're not quite sure there. As we've got our other two on the podium going hard at it, down into turn 1. Two very good drivers here. Hard but respectful from these two. It's got some great camera work here.
Look at this.
That is right axle to axle racing. Darren might possibly have the go on him here, but he'll be compromised in his exit. As Stefan does try a lunge around the outside. No, and Darren managed to get that power down on that dryer inside line a bit earlier. So we'll see if Stefan probably holds back here, but it can't be certain.
Yeah, that's right. It's in the Div 1 top 3. Look at how wet that track is. It's crazy, just heading through a massive puddle there. Yeah, I'd just be happy with P3. Far out, it's crazy. Darren Lobb on the pulse though. Be interesting to see if he can carve Leo Duncan down, but we have Senna made an error tonight, so. Phil Carpenter. Be interesting to see if this throws a yellow.
Possibly the second incident from him, if I'm correct, tonight. It doesn't look like he'll need a tow there, as he's still running.
Yeah, that same corner.
Good recovery there, same as Darren, pretty much, but without the sideways.
Well, Stefan McCartan is past Darren Lobb. Oh, big off for Darren.
It's an interesting place for it to let go, because it's obviously come through the kink. It probably was through the kink, I'll take that back.
Just trying to
Possibly just running wide onto that curb on the outside.
pop up on the data was interesting. Let's have a quick look. Let's tell a story.
Is that not the same one as before?
Yep.
That was the wrong replay, I think, there. If I'm correct.
Yeah, it was pretty much exactly the same, wasn't it?
I think that's from a different lap.
Yeah, I just didn't get any data
yeah.
from Darren.
That's all good.
Go back to live. Yes, 12 seconds between Leo and Stefan McCartan and 2 between Darren and Stefan. Good battle here for P4.
This guy's been
WK
quite
and
tight
P6s.
throughout the whole race, actually.
Got a Blake Greenwood crash. Let's have a quick look at that. Nothing
And
major,
we've
back
got
to live.
Sean McNamara joining us back again.
I sure
Race control.
a lot of action since I've been gone.
Definitely.
Captured it all on the stream.
What's that?
We got drive-throughs galore happening. We got stuff happening under the safety car. Did you get that smash under the safety car? Oh, it's all going on.
Oh, good stuff, good stuff. No, we don't get to see that data, unfortunately.
That's a shame. We had all the cars stopped at turn 3 because a Misfits car had spun out under safety car. A little bit embarrassing. I won't name names, but you know, you might want to try and find it.
We're probably talking about the safety car itself and probably up the front of the pack there, so probably didn't
Oh.
see that
Yeah,
play
yeah,
out.
fair enough. Good looking safety car that it is. We've had car 28 have 2 drive-throughs penalties given out to him.
Ooh,
Yeah. 666 has had a drive-through.
666. Where are we? Is that Jono, is it?
Yeah, there's a bit of a bust up. Again, turn 3 seems to be where the action is. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, yeah.
Yeah, very fast corner.
Well, into the long straight. So,
Yeah,
the left-hander. Yeah. So what other exciting things have you found? Have you guys ordered any Devil's Cut barbecue yet?
We're just watching.
gonna have
You better
to
get back, man. There's a
Cut out
yellow
from our
coming.
sponsor blurb there.
Cheers, man. I appreciate you guys could learn a little bit from me, but hey, next time. Catch ya. I'm out.
Yeah, we just saw Russell People had a massive bust up with Michael Gunstone. So
Yeah, so just as I was saying about all those guys being quite close together the whole race, definitely taking that up one level of closeness and getting bumper to bumper.
yeah,
Or should I say no bumper to bumper,
definitely.
by the front of Russell's car.
I think he's gonna make it home, so there's probably not gonna be a yellow. That's a bit of a shame, but I don't know if it goes on. Yeah, a bit of a shame for Russell sitting in there battling for fourth.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly bit of a damaged looking car there. I'm just trying to find how that played out. Let's have a quick look here.
Russell obviously going for a move. It was the outside of the corner here. And then, it might be on the PSR car there, just slightly.
It's that same corner that they've been missing those braking markers all night, eh?
He's coming across to tighten up that gap, and then obviously getting the rear coming out as a bit loose at the same time.
Stephen Adams. Things are starting to really play out in the wet. Ooh, this got straightened up by Robert Henry there. Go back to live. Still doing it. Look, he's still got that V8 out there. Interesting to see what's happening in here. So left hand down to keep it straight.
Yeah, so wheels definitely out of alignment there. Not the worst, obviously still drivable as he's kept going without doing those lengthy repairs. Probably the right call considering as we're near coming up in the last 5 laps of the race, and he's still well in that top 10 position.
Yeah, so yeah, like you say, hang out there. Hope you don't get a meatball. Hope the motor doesn't blow up, and keep that KSR machine out there doing it.
100%.
6 spots, Supercars NZ. That's anything top 10's mean and Div 1 or Div 2. So yeah, very cool. That's it for data. We'll jump back here. Just another day at the office for Leo, obviously. 16 seconds on one of the fastest drivers in New Zealand, Stephen McCartan.
Obviously a bit of youth on Leo's side, having him out there, but a very, very quick driver nonetheless.
And another 6 on top of that to Darren Love, which is one of the... He's won... I can't even count how many championships he's won. So obviously battling a bit with the storm here at Road America.
Always a very good point scorer. Always just there. Obviously picking up a few wins, but can always score a decent haul of points, and that's what generally brings them out on top throughout the season. Good consistency from Darren
Yeah,
throughout.
that's it. 100% MRP entry. So the MRP supporting our GT3s. She's DeBerry and the team, and obviously Chitty and Allport Motorsports supporting our V8s. Yeah, it's been going on for quite some time. Love it. Very cool. Troy Stone Street, bit of race room. WKMP Sim Sports. Scroll down the order. What do you reckon, Ben? Show off these cars.
Yeah, a few different liveries there, a few different teams. Shane Edgar of Timaru, if I'm correct, running, of course, from Timaru for South Canterbury Removals livery there.
Yeah, that's the one. Yep.
Possibly his own business, if I'm correct there. Running through, where's he running? P5,
Yeah,
so a very
fifth
good
spot,
result
yeah.
for him. Just staying out of all that trouble. And he's got a nice wee gap to the car behind, so he can keep plugging away and will probably get that P5 spot.
Peter Vandenberg, Misfits entry. Mean looking Mustang there. Cool looking livery of these guys.
Definitely one of the oldest teams in Supercars NZ, and one of the most popular ones. But yeah, definitely, in my opinion, one of the best liveries they've done, with that black and green, almost looking like the Cam Waters real life entry. So, the real
Very
series.
cool. Festive Foods, Russell Pepperell. We've had a chat about Russell. Oh, look at this for congestion. Roger Forbett, another Misfits entry. Tangled up in the spray there with Robert Henry just grabbing an advantage over that. Nice pass. Well done, Robert. Must be the green wheels, eh? The Hulk wheels. Neon Fox. Dan Nolan, Team Jigsaw, our very own Steve Darren. Jigsaw Racing. Looks like Stephen Adams and Pit Lane.
So wasn't quite
Jason
able to
Cossie.
make that lap 7, was it? Pit stop last.
Yeah, I've got a bit of data here between Jason Cossie and Stephen Adams.
Oh.
Jason stepping out there. Oh, not too major. (801) Sim Racing, Paul Bones. Looking good out there, pretty cool looking Holden / Camaro. What do they call them these days, Ben?
Sadly, we'll have to go for a Camaro on that one. Not quite as Aussie tough as we can see by the scrapes on a few of those bumpers.
True, with the Aussie himself, Dane Nordiff. PSR Sim Racing, commentator's curse. Getting loose there, getting passed by Jono Gibson. Jono Gibson, Reaper Racing team there, getting quite a following as well. Ben? Reaper Racing?
100%.
Yeah. And Blake Greenhill just tripping around in the wet, bringing it home. Don't know if he needs gas or whether he's just given up. Who can say?
Looks like a drive through. We didn't really slow down there in that pit lane.
Okay.
Looks good.
Anyway, lap 21, 23 that race, so we're getting close to race finish. Leo Duncan 21 seconds on Stefan McCartan. One Performance Racing Simrigs entry.
Yeah, very nice livery on that one, pretty well put together.
Darren Log sporting a bit of damage there. Be unlike Darren. Interesting to chat with him in comms tonight if he hops in about his race. Yeah. Troy. WKNP. Shane Egas. SCR Motorsports doing very well, 5th spot. I think he helped Corey out for his sim rig as well, which is pretty cool, with his computer, sorry.
Ah, good on.
Yeah. Corey missing from the lounge tonight, but that's all good. We can survive and carry on. Cheers to Ben.
Always that. As we see, definitely a few, not as many battle packs at all actually. Only a couple of drivers around the P10 mark, a bit close to each other, but apart from that, and maybe P20, nothing really too tight as we do approach the last couple of laps. Field obviously spread out with a few crashes and overtakes throughout the race.
It's been pretty clean, our first wet race at Supercars NZ and the V8s. And it's probably been one of the cleanest events we've had.
100%, definitely a shock, but you never know what's ever going to happen in a Supercars NZ race.
100% true stories. Let's hide this and see how this is done. Navigating the slippery
Really
surface of Road America.
Really having to work that steering wheel on that bit.
Oh, that surface water is just intense, eh? I'd be looking at that and be going, oh my god, I'm actually going to make it round here.
Mm-hmm. I know they're just taking the quick line, but having to do a counter steering as a consequence.
Yeah, bit of correcting going on there, bit of tricky pedal work as well. Look at this. It's like it's not a double apex this one anymore. It's like a, I don't know, quad apex around there. Several dabs on the steering wheel to get that thing around there. Still pouring down thanks to Sean McNamara. We can blame Sean tonight for this. Put your complaints in. Catch GT3s on Thursday night.
Yeah, so where are we racing for those ones? There, Wayne?
Yeah, I should know that, but I don't. So.
That's why I asked you as well. So.
No, cool. Yeah, I should know, but yeah. Yeah. Final lap. Change the story there. Final lap. Leo Duncan. Ripping.
Hasn't put a foot wrong the entire race so far, so.
Oh, and he's crashed. DDSL entry. Running into a bit of lap traffic.
Dane Northdurf in front of him. Probably have to get out of the way as we come through the next few corners.
Yeah, nice. Certainly crazy wet out there. Done lots to be working hard. So when are you leaping back in for a race?
Oh, I was hoping to make it in during the uni holidays a week and a bit ago, but considering I was at home for about 3 weeks, but I never got around to it, which is pretty poor, but we're here now, so it's good to be back.
Winter time for you though, down south, and
Yep, definitely winter.
Yeah,
Dunedin here, so but yeah, and then nice to be back in Wanaka, working obviously, and yeah, that's about it really. Yeah, as we round through what is the last sector of Road America.
Whoa. Okay, that was that was nerves, eh? Final lap, couple of corners to go.
I think he still would have been fine, as long as he kept it out of the wall with the gap he's got to second place, but
yeah, definitely.
apart from that last turn, a very controlling win here from Leo Duncan as he takes the flag at Road America.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go, we wiggle.
Yeah. Well done, Leo.
And as we drop down, we got second place with another decent few seconds on third. Stephen McCartan coming out of that last turn and putting the power down one last time. Take second place. Ahead of Darren, just able to capitalise on his mistakes there. And Darren coming in third with fourth place, not far behind him, actually on the line.
Yeah, that's right.
Of Troy Stone Street for WKNP.
Misfits, Peter Vandenberg, flashing the lights, 5th spot.
It's obviously taking that one off Shane Edgar, if I'm correct.
Yeah, looks like
in the last few
Shane
laps.
maybe in the pit lane.
Ooh.
Guess maybe. Anyway, Roger Forbett, Dan Nolan, Russell Pepperell, Leon Fox down a graph, bringing it home in 12th. Not quite top 10, but did well to get back there. Tony Lynch, Michael Gunstone, Passion Sim Racing, Diesel Services, Eamon Young, 15th, Stephen Adams, 16th, Some Black Century, well done, that's very cool. Paul 801 entry, Sim Racing, bringing it home. Jono Gibson, Jason Cossey, and yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happened with Shane Edgar actually. Yeah, there we go. V8s, Winter Series, Road America, round 5 V8s, done and dusted.
Yeah, and thanks to, of course, Devil's Cut Barbecue. Obviously, we can't do it without these weekly sponsors, so it's been great to have them come on board from Wellington and then support us usually with their brilliant barbecuing business.
Yeah, true stories, true stories. Got Jono Gibson in the waiting room. Shall we have a quick chat with Jono? Let's see where... Jono Gibson, where are we? I'm just trying to figure out where he finished. Let's see what he's up to. Jono, how was that?
Average.
How was the rain, man? Was it exciting? Did you enjoy it?
That was
Was
pretty
it
horrible,
lovely?
actually. Yeah, it was awful.
We can thank Sean McNamara for that. You're in the broadcasting now.
Oh, right. No, fair enough. No, I just wanted to query the drive-through that I got, but no, it's all good. It was a cool race.
Ooh.
It's fun. It's fun when it's like light drizzle, but as soon as it starts hammering down, you actually can't even see the car in front of you.
Yeah, I understand, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
All good. You're probably looking for the race control channel.
Oh, yep. No, I'll go check that out.
All right,
Sorry, guys.
legend.
Hey,
Cheers,
I've got to go
Jono.
to the broadcast, but yeah. Cheers for race SCNZ. Yeah, man.
Very cool. Cheers, man. All right.
Cheers, guys. Catch ya.
You can check Sean out.
Yeah, sweet.
Latest, man. See ya.
See you, man. Bye.
All right. Cool. How do you feel about winding it up?
Yeah, we'll see what we can remember. All right, so that was race 5 of the Winter Series, as you did say there, Wayne. Obviously, a huge thank you to Devil's Cut Barbecue, and then to MRP and Allports. Thanks, obviously, to Wayne, and then who do we have? Shane, Sean, Aaron, and who else in Race Control for doing that support. Obviously, not as many incidents as we thought would be today. But we'll be back on Thursdays with the GT3 series, and of course back in here on the lounge with Div 2 next week and the V8s.
Legend. Done really well, Ben. Legend. Thanks for helping me out, man.